Ronnie Green winning one round, but there's 2 rounds I called even, and he won that one round by a knockdown, so he's actually ahead on my scorecard.
And I have Green ahead by 1 point. Very much a chess match. Leg kick by Green. He goes stumbling backwards, and it is a knockdown.
5,
and Green can't believe it.
6,
The knockdown judge
7.
clearly made his choice. Green wants to wave it off, but he cannot. And you can't wave off the judge's call.
No, it's the discretion of the referee.
He's better off just forgetting about it, getting back to work. Cunningham landing a right hand.
Green answered with that roundhouse to the leg that's been so far his best technique.
Cunningham got through with the kick to the head. Green continuing the leg kick.
He has landed 3 of them so far this round.
And another. He's got great fluidity with those leg kicks.
What he needs to do is block that kick. He needs to jam it. If he doesn't start lifting that left leg up, it's going to be really, really hurt before the end of this fight. Now Pete's going down to the legs a little bit.
Cunningham landed a kick to the face. I don't know how much damage it did because Green was on the move a little bit. Crowd responded. Probably thought it did more damage than it really did. Final seconds of the 5th.
The crowd always likes those head kicks. They always react big to a head kick. Judges are not as easily swayed.
To take that bloody thing, right? This is for you and your family.
Yeah.
Right? Come on,
All right, Don, let's take a look at this 5th round knockdown.
Okay, this was not a real telling knockdown there. Actually, Ronnie Green, it looked to me possibly a bad call there. He looked like he bounced off Pete and went down. Let's take another look at it. There it goes. Pete was throwing a punch, but he did not go down as a result of the punch. And that's the distinction. Of course, referee doesn't have instant replay like we do.
And in any event, it is ruled a knockdown for Cunningham. We head to the 6th round of this 12-round bout. Sugarfoot Cunningham, black trunks with the gold trim. Ronnie Green, black trunks with the multiple glitter. And the lion in front. Oh, beautiful kick by Green to the head of Cunningham.
That actually knocked some sweat off of him. Pete's got a new look in his eye. I'm not used to seeing him get this aggressive. He is really coming at Ronnie. Could mean one of 2 things. Either Pete's a little nervous about the fight, or he's got his confidence built up.
Cunningham is 30, Green 34. Both in superb physical condition.
Pete may feel it's a little closer than he'd like.
Cunningham backing up Green. Then he allows Green to get back to the center of the ring.
He doesn't seem to be sticking to a single game plan about either working one leg or the other, or getting one punch or the other in. For example, most fighters will try to set up the right, set up the hook, or set up a specific kick.
Cunningham keeping his opponent away with the kick to the head. Oh, Green countering nicely.
And another good leg kick to Pete's left leg.
Cunningham with the left hook. And then he slips as the round ends and both fighters fall at each other into the ropes. And you know, both guys, Don, are trying to referee this bout a little too much. They're turning to the ref after they fall down. No, it's a slip. Don't worry.
Yeah, right. That doesn't really have much effect on the referees that I've known. You know, I had a few fights myself, and they never listened to me.
Hector Lopez working that end swell device. The 6th round ended with a flurry.
Yeah, Pete tried a big left hook. I think he did land it, but then after that, it was kind of more of a wrestling match here.
He got in a pretty good shot with the leg and with the hands. Ronnie Green did.
Right, and I think what we're going to see here now is the left hook, and then that kind of wild flurry at the end.
I thought it was a very impressive round for Green. So 6 rounds in the books. We head to the 7th for the vacant WKA World Light Welterweight Championship. The WKA, the World Karate Association.
I think Green has came into this fight with a game plan. There it is. That's it, as you can see, working the lead leg of Pete Cunningham.
Very pretty move on the part of Green with the kick to the body. And by the fact that Green is taking that lead leg, he is keeping Cunningham back and making Pete counter.
Right, I think Pete's best punch in the past has been his right hand. He hasn't been able to land it because the weight, when you throw a right hand, your weight is on your left leg. And his left leg has been taking a beating tonight.
And look at the defense of Ronnie Green, as he eluded 3 punches and 2 kicks that last sequence. Very much anybody's fight.
Well, this is the kind of match a promoter dreams about having. Where you've got plenty of action, a lot of technique, and this is the kind of thing that excites the audience.
Cunningham missing. Action has slowed down just a bit here, Don. A bit of a rest for both fighters?
Well, I think when you're fighting a 12-round fight, I know I've taken a few rounds and just laid back a little bit.
Don, what's your thought process when you take a little bit of a break during a round?
Well, the main thing you don't want to happen is what happened right there. Ronnie Green landed another solid kick right at the end of that round in Pete's leg. What you don't want, if you're not going to win, absolutely. You know, as strong as Pete was early on, Ronnie Green in the middle rounds kind of started to come on, and I've got this a dead even fight going into the 8th round. Right now, it's anybody's fight.
Peter Cunningham has had only 1 tie in 49 professional bouts, no losses. His tie to Sakat Pijinde, who defeated Ronnie Green in Japan back in 1987, Thai style.
You know, the thing about Ronnie Green is he will come out orthodox and he will come out southpaw. And I think he's confused Pete a little bit. There's that kick I was talking about.
And it's that lead leg kick which has been the definitive blow in this bout.
Pete has not consistently blocked or jammed that kick.
These guys both pretty good with their feet, good movement, good Hollywood style. They both have film experience, but this is the real thing right now.
It's hard to find a karate man in the top 10 that hasn't been in a movie sometime or another.
Under a minute in the 8th round. Does Peter Cunningham need to get some scoring blows in here?
Well, I think both fighters are, this seems to be another one of those rounds where they're back to feeling each other out, and they haven't really come to do much damage in this round.
Pretty good defense there as Green blocked Cunningham's kick to the body.
See, when a fighter throws one technique, it stops. He's not really trying to corner you or trap you. Right now, Pete is doing some movement, but he's only throwing 1 punch, 1 kick. You need to throw combinations.
Both fighters scored in that exchange.
Solid shot by Ronnie. See, Ronnie's blocking that kick. That's what Pete needs to do. He needs to block that lead kick
of Ronnie's.
He needs to block Ronnie's lead kick to his leg and come over with the right hand. Pete cannot stay in this fight with his left leg planted on the floor like that. I think it's a mistake.
Yeah, he's out. What's out? We're fine. We're fine. Working now. Breathe. You're still on something kicks with the jabs, but that's why you're still reaching.
Get the water. Okay, look. That's it. Everything's fine, okay? But you're giving him too much room, Pete. You're giving him too much fucking room.
Okay.
You got fucking 3 rounds to go. 3 motherfucking rounds to go. And what I want you to do is not this motherfucker around.
You got it.
Okay?
Jeff Bowman, Hector Lopez working on Cunningham in the corner. You talked about the leg, Don Wilson.
Right. Ronnie's been working the left leg of Pete Cunningham. He's been kicking it low. Right there it is. And Pete is not blocking that kick. He's not jamming it.
And Green is so quick that he's able to move back